remake of the 1960s TV series sees Cold War foes come together to save humanity.
America teaming up with Russia. That doesn't sound very friendly.
We'll leave you two to get acquainted.
I'll let you tag along, but it's in and out, no mess, and we both forget about it in the morning.
This is not the Russian way.
The man from U.N.C.L.E. was very physical. You had incredible stunts. So I wanted to know if you still have your Super 8-pack, or did you guys diet or prep for this?
You got up to 16 at one point, didn't
16,
you?
yeah.
32 is
I had
next.
to cut them up a little bit, yeah, but no.
Wait till you get to
absolutely
64.
Not. No, there's on season, there's off season, and it's enjoyable being off season because when you're on season, it's hard work, and you're starving. As much as everyone loves the idea of guys having 6-packs and 8-packs, you're starving.
It means your body's eating
it means
itself.
you're slowly dying, and it looks good, but it's no fun.
Your character, Illya, he's crazy but charming at the same time. A lot of the girls are going to go wild for him. How did you enjoy that character?
It was great. It was good fun to play. I mean, he is so out of place in almost every situation that it's great to play someone with that little social grace who's just sort of very singularly minded, and that singular intention is normally just to smash whatever's in front of him.
What is that?
It's an aircraft carrier, Kuryakin. For a special agent, you're not having a very special day, are you?
A lot of people don't realize how hard it is to do comedy, and you guys got to work with Ritchie and also Hugh Grant, who are known for their comedy and their dry sense of humor. What was that like?
Guy is a master. The way he does it so subtly and contextually with every scene, it's incredible. Sometimes you'll be doing something and you'll do something accidentally and he'll come in roaring with laughter and say, that's perfect. And you had no idea it was even funny. And he's just got this great eye for it. And then when he puts it with certain things that he does, it just makes it even funnier. I certainly can't take any credit for being funny. Guy, he's really good.
It's better for the mission that we get to know each other a little bit more intimately.
What does that mean?
It means I like my woman strong.
So you want to wrestle?
I did not say that.
So I couldn't help but notice, Alicia, your tackle in the bedroom scene with Armie. That was a hard tackle. I bought you this because I think you might have another career ahead of you, or an additional one.
Wow.
So that's for you.
Thank you so much.
Elizabeth, you're also quite a strong woman. Apparently, I heard online that your hair for the movie was super heavy.
It was so heavy. Yeah.
How much did it weigh?
I mean, I never actually weighed it. I would open the door to the makeup truck in the morning and it would just stare at me like a challenge, and then it would get put on my head. And I think as the film progresses, my hair gets sort of bigger and bigger. It's full of more and more secrets and lies.
Alicia, acting's in your blood. Your mother's an actress, your father's a psychologist, and that is about analyzing characters. How did you two prepare for your roles and climb into your character's skins?
In this film, there was a lot of you could go back and research about the kind of revolution of women, the revolution of fashion, of music, and all the things that happened in society at that time. And then, you know, I had to prepare trying to learn some German lines in this film, and we all kind of have a different accent going on, and then also kind of indulging in the way that Ritchie likes to work. He's very collaborative and very in the moment, and even though we had a very strong and solid script, it was that thing of preparing, coming in on rehearsals and get to come up with new ways of finding his very specific sense of humor, I think.
Well, the cool thing about the movie is they kept it in the 60s, but it's filmed with that modern standard and technology, so the atmosphere of the 60s is really enhanced, and you kind of get that feeling like you're there, kind of much like The Great Gatsby, which you were in. These iconic movies are just loving you.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the beauty of like having a director who's got a really unique vision of a time period as well. I mean, Guy, he sort of pays homage to the 60s in this film in such a beautiful way, but gives it a twist, and it has a sort of pace in the way he edits his film, and the soundtrack he incorporates is so, it sort of just gives it a new life. And I think Baz does the same thing as a filmmaker. He had a really strong vision of the 20s, and it was very accurate. You know, a lot of the time when you make period films, you're surprised at how modern things are. I mean, you go the 20s or the 60s, but actually it's so similar to what, you know, humans are the same regardless of time period.
The return to real stunts instead of computer-generated imagery is a hallmark of this film. That meant a hefty price tag in damaged boats and period sports cars.
Those cars took a beating. How did you do those action scenes?
Each vehicle we buy, so if you've got one hero vehicle or two hero vehicles in a car chase, there's multiples of. So we'd have 6 or 8 that match completely. And then you'd have one maybe, like for this show, there was one that special effects built a roof driving rig. Then you've got one that's completely rigged with cameras as a hero. Then you've got one that's a stunt rigged one with roll cage and all the necessary protection in there. And then 2 or 3 of that version just because they get broken all the time, so you need to bring another one in while you're repairing that one.
And that last car scene with that beast rock crawler vehicle, how did that come about?
I think we got Guy to thank for that one. We were in a production meeting and he showed me a picture of one of these that he'd found on YouTube and said, Alex, can you build us some of these? So don't ask me how, but we managed to get 2 built in time.
So sorry, I can't stay to finish you off myself.
This also isn't your first time taking on a character that's been played before. So how was it for the both of you? Was it a lot of pressure, or did you like having that point of reference?
Nah, forget those guys. It was fine.
What he meant to say was we wanted to do our own thing with this, and as much as they did a fantastic job, we wanted to create our own characters for a modern audience.
How do you think the die-hard fans of the series are going to respond to the movie?
I think that they will like it.
I think they will see that we pay homage to the old series, and it's more about them enjoying the reference and memories they have of the old series, and for us to kind of bring a very new twist, Guy Ritchie twist on it, and introduce it for the next generation.
Based on characters which James Bond author Ian Fleming helped create, this film is a must.
Oh, and you have a new code name. Code name? Uncle.
The Man from U.N.C.L.E. opens in cinemas nationwide on the 21st of August.